Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. I wasn't planning on recording this, but we're here at COTA and LFM in the Coach Dave Sprint Series. I'm on pole in the Lamborghini Huracan, and it's hot though. It's really hot, so it's going to be a tough race. I'm kind of starting all over again with my ratings in the toilet. Manjo's in here, so I recognize somebody. See if we can get a decent start. This is always crazy, turn one.
Green light, give it all you can.
That was a good start.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Good enough. Just stepped on it just the first time. I think I timed it just right, and I kind of messed it up and got off and got back in it again. Yeah, my rating stinks. I mean, just from all the issues I've had. Not this weekend, but a few weekends ago. I've had a couple actually good races since then that I haven't even posted. But I've had so many bad ones. And actually the last one was my internet bombed out. So, you know, I've had pretty much, you know, technical issues. Just every little thing that can happen happens. Hopefully this won't. I don't know how many Lamborghinis are in the field. I might be the only one. I didn't look, to be honest. Again, I have to be a little cautious because, like I said, it's pretty warm. So don't want to totally torch my tires. Assetto came out with their new wheelbase and wheel. Looks awesome. And if you already have the pedals, you get a $200 discount. They look really nice. The wheel I saw, and they had 3 wheelbases. They all looked really nice. Oh, way too wide, way too wide. The Audi EVO 2 that I did a little while back here feels the best on this back section. It really does good. Huracan, not as much. Not a good time. He gained like 3/10 on me there.
For exceeding track limits.
What? Where? Dang. Plugging away, tires look good. Still a little wide. Like I said, it's a little, just you can tell it's a little bit greasy, a little hot, and just not as much grip. Gotta go through here a little bit easier or something. Make sure I don't get a track warning. Still look good.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
That's better. Trying to have a good pace, try to be, consistent. Yeah, I need a little wider on that one.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
Yeah, because I got the Assetto pedals and they've been flawless so far, so they've been working great. Really can't think of one complaint. Build quality, just how everything works, very easy. Software, super simple. Especially for somebody like me, so it just all works. I ran a new personal best with this setup, just basically tweaked on the one I had, made a few improvements, a little bit better balance. Ran my new personal best, 206.55, but that was me testing in my conditions. That's better. I ran a, in this qualifying here on pole, I ran a 207 flat. A little too hot. I like that.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Yeah, I like that this time of the race. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, with the Lamborghini, I've seen somebody comment, said how, you know, any tips on driving it? I mean, you don't want to overdrive it. I mean, that's one thing that's really hard for me, because I kind of like pushing. So, you really got to let the car kind of do its thing, and you know, it's got good speed, decent stability. I'm not saying great, but I mean, I can't comment on the aggressive or other setups, but every time I do a setup for it, I get really good tire wear out of it. So I'm really, you know, lately anyway, so that's a definite plus. And what I mean by really good tire wear is the rears wear just a little bit more than the fronts. I like that. If it's done right, with no, pretty much no graining or anything. If anything, just very little. Yeah, had to catch it. see it's hot, and the tires look really good. I mean, they're not even getting real hot or anything.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Doesn't like a lot of trail braking. You know, a teeny bit is alright, but I mean, nothing like the Corsa or something. Not a good lap. Here is an awful lap. Should be 2 laps. This one and one more. I haven't really been driving a lot lately anyway, and the Huracan even longer. It's mostly I've been driving the Porsche and stuff, so, and I got right in it and got the pace going really pretty quick, and you know, did some adjustments on the setup, and it responded, and I'm really happy with it. That's a better lap. Keep this going to the end here. He's got great turn in.
Started the final lap of the race is leader. Bring it home.
Tires still look okay. But yeah, I'm at near the bottom again as far as ratings and tier. I mean, I worked my way up where I was getting right up, you know, up in the like the second tier, and then I started getting wrecked all the time, and so it's just one of those things. And one time it was my fault. So I mean, one time I think I just crashed. It was a weird crash. I don't remember what it was, but I had a really good car too. Oh, it was at Watkins Glen. That's where it was. It was at Watkins Glen, and the car was really good, and it really made me mad because the car was good, and I never wrecked there ever. So turn 1, I never wrecked it there turn 1. So just one of those things. Which that's another setup I need to get out sometime because that's a really good one. That's for the AMG. So I'll start to work my way back, see if I can get some points. You know, good safety. You know, safety is not as bad. My ELO is awful. I think it's actually worse than it's ever been, and that's saying something. just the way it goes. But, you know, if I can just get the drive better, I'll get it back up. That's the challenge. All right.
Excellent job, man. What a race. P1. Bring it back home safely.
Thank you, Joe Blow. Had good 1.5 laps left to go on fuel, so that was perfect. I don't know where Manjo is. He's been a supporter forever, long time. He's done their audio. Looks like I think it's him there, maybe 21st. But yeah, he's a really good guy. The Audi here is, I like that. It really does good here. I swear that, I don't know why, they do feel like they're cousins or whatever you want to call it, because they definitely feel similar between the Huracan and everything, and the Audi. But feels like the Huracan's a little bit better in the first half, and I really like the Audi EVO in the second half. I mean, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. Oh, that was quick. Disconnected really quick. Okay, well, again, we'll go ahead and come on back here, and we'll go over the setup. And then we will go to LFM and see how we did. Alrighty, we're back here at COTA. And again, I really had fun. It was a fun race, even though the track was a little greasy, a little hot, but that's okay. Again, different conditions. Like I said, when I was testing it here with about the same fuel load, I mean, I ran my fast lap at a 2:06.55. That's my new personal best, actually. So, real happy with that. And again, that was in these temperatures, like 23, 24 C. But it was 30. It was 30 C for sure. I think it was 30 and 30, or 30 and 30 something, but it was definitely over 30 C in the LFM race. So again, really happy with this setup. It's not a huge difference from the other one, but there is a few little tweaks that make the difference. So let's go over it. We got 25.4 left front, 25.5 left rear, 25.6 right front and right rear. The toe's negative 0.15 on the front with the camber at negative 3.6 and the caster at 12. The toe on the rear is a positive 0.1 with the camber at negative 3. Electronics are 3 and 3. Fuel, of course, had 55 liters. I think I started the race with 48, but when I was doing the test, and I was doing it with like 55 liters. Mechanical, I had 7 on the anti-roll bar, 54 on the brake bias, which you can go down to 53 with no problem. Steering's all the way down. Springs are 190,000 on the front with a 700 bump stop rate and a 3 bump stop range. And on the rear, the springs are 164,000 with a bump stop rate of 900 and a bump stop range of 20. Anti-roll bar is 3, and the preload on the diff is 160. Other than that, here, if you like to run over a lot of things, you might want to turn the bump stop rates maybe 1 click down all the way around. And really, that's about it. Other than that, it's pretty solid. I've tried a few different things, but really, other than that, it's pretty good. Shocks on the front. On the left front, it's 7, 4, 15, and 24. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Yes, I am. Let's go check Motec, because we might have to make adjustments. So, apologize for that. Like I said, getting ahead of myself. Here we go. This is from the fast lap in qualifying, not from the lap I did here. So this is from the lap I did in qualifying in the LFM race, which was a 7 flat, 207 flat. I'm sorry, 207 flat. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's not too bad here. It's not looking too bad. Maybe come down a teeny bit, but really it's not too bad. This one here is 50.5. So again, just a teeny bit high. Nothing drastic. This one's 49.8. Again, looking pretty good. And this one is 49.9. No, just a 50.1 in it. Yeah, 50.1. So again, that's really close. Not bad. Could be a teeny bit better, but you know, it's 6/2 dozen the other. So same here. It's really not too bad. That's like about 49. Not real bad. That's 51. This could come down maybe a little. Let's see. This is 49. Again, not real bad. Graph's not too bad. And this is 50.9. Again, they could probably come down. I'll come down maybe one click on both of those on the bump. But other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, I think I'll come down one on the rebound too. Just needs to come down one on each side. So we'll lower that down. So now let's go over it. So it's 7, 4, 14, and 24 on the left front, and 7, 4, 13, and 23 on the right front. On the rear, it's 7, 1, 14, and 6. So again, I think it looks good. Always room for improvement, but I still think it looks really good. Let's go over the aero. 55 in the front, 61 in the rear with a 7 wing and a 3 in the brake ducts, and the front aero variation is a 4.3 to the positive. Now in the race, I had the brake ducts at 4 and 4, just because again it was 30C. So, and I had to do a couple adjustments on the tire pressures. So, but for this, they are really close. So for the 23, 24C. So again here. Nothing really to adjust. I mean, if it was going to rain, I would probably go up one click on the front here. If it was, as long as it wasn't like flooding rain, just like a normal rain, I would probably go one click up on the front and probably one more click on the rear on the wing. Something like that, just to try it. Just depends upon how much rain it is. But other than that, I mean, it's a really good setup that's kind of like in the middle of everything. And like I said, I used this to qualify. I used it for the race. I mean, it's just, basically much only thing I did with the race is I put lower fuel level, in it. So I had like 20 liters. So, and ran a 207 flat, which again, the big difference is it's just the temperatures. So, and I think the track was fast too. I don't even know if it was optimum, but anyway, like I said, it might have been optimum at the end there. So not really sure. I remember seeing it was fast, but I don't know if it was turned optimum. But anyway, that's a setup. But I'm really happy since it just feels really good. Has that really good finish at the end, which I like. Kind of like the Audi EVO 2. With these really tight corners at each corner of the track. You really want that finish at the end, so it rotates that teeny bit extra, so you can get the car to turn, so you miss those big sausages. And it reminds me of the Audi in that way, a little bit different, but I mean it still has that similarity to it. But other than that, I mean, still real stable on the brakes, and just has just feels really good, really all around. So good drive. Again, if you don't get too aggressive with it, but I mean, again, like I said in the race, you want to let the car do its thing and try not to be too over aggressive with it, and just try to carry the corner speed and get back into the gas. But it definitely doesn't want to go into the brakes and going in super late and all that kind of stuff. It's decent, but it's not super demon type on the brakes like maybe the BMW or the Porsche or something like that, or maybe even the Aston Martin. I mean, there's a few of them that are really, really good on the brakes. And like I said, the Huracan is okay, but I don't think it's really its strong point. But anyway, so let's go over to the LFM website and we'll see the points came out. Okay, here we are at the homepage for LFM, and I know my ratings are laughable. So I mean, I already know that. So, but I take blame for some of that. Some of it's just the way things go. So, but I actually have had it was worse than that. So let's go. And of course, I was not in the top splits. I was down here near the bottom, but I'll take the win anyway. Again, 207.43 was my fast, and I think I was the fast of the race also. And let's see, we got 76 points, 3 incident points, and that's for going out. I'm sure that's that I went out one time and got the penalty, got the track limits, and the other one was just a warning, so it was, well, I got one of each, so that's probably where I got the 3 points. But my safety rating went up 0.29, and I got my ELO went up 73. So again, not a huge gain, but the best I can do for right now. So again, strength of the split was 1,027. So you can see it gets really stronger as you go up there. But I'm happy with it. I'll take it. You got to just keep, building and building and building, and see if I can get it back up where I was. I was just doing great. Not great, but better than I've been doing in a while. But all it takes is one really bad weekend. And I actually had about a weekend and a half. Almost, really. I had one good race at Zolder with the AMG that I finished good. It was a really good race too. But the other races, all the other races I've had everywhere just ended up in a catastrophe. So, but and you can see on my account, it gives you your rates. I mean, I've had 125 starts, 8 wins, 15 podiums. Podium rates 18%. DNFs 32. That's not good. Poles 5. So top 5 12, top 10 19. So I mean, nothing great. Again, I just need to keep working at it and just keep trying to improve upon it. And I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy it. And, if it's a good race, my goal is just to get more in the higher tiers, which I was right there. I mean, when I had all these problems, that's where I was. I was in like tier 2. And it was just like everybody was just cutthroat. I mean, didn't give me a chance. So, I mean, hopefully maybe I can work my way back up there again and try to have a better, result. So, again, I hope you give me a like and subscribe, please, and it really would help the channel. And, again, the link for this setup will be in the description, like all my setups. And, of course, all my other setups are in my playlist. So, again, if you're looking for a setup, again, try to look for the latest one. This is Sky 8.5. And, usually the later the number, the more recent it is. So, again, just look under the track and see if the car's in there, the car that you're looking for. But, again, check out my playlist for I have all my older setups in there. Also, just kind of a side note, just kind of speaking out loud, I kind of wish, and I don't know if y'all would comment also down below. Of course, I enjoy talking to all my sim racing friends always, but I kind of wish ACC would do some things like R Factor 2 or Automobilista 2 and things like that as far as promoting what they're going to do. That's one thing. It's just my opinion, which it's just my opinion, but I think it would keep the interest higher if they would say, little tidbits coming out, we're doing this, we're working on that, look at this, just little tidbits really keeps your interest up. Instead, at least I don't see nothing. I mean, this is total silence, and you can go on Steam and almost every game that you has little tidbits of what they're working on, what they're doing, what's going to be coming, things like that. But ACC, I never see anything, not even a hint. So just kind of something on my wish list, and I think it would just be good to keep people more enthused because they don't really, they think they they really don't know what's coming, even though we're kind of hoping what's coming, and of course, things change. Maybe something that they thought was going to be coming isn't going to be coming, or maybe something else is going to come that's going to be coming that they never thought they could get done. So again, it'd be nice if they just had I think it would be good for everybody. that's interested in ACC and sim racing if they did things like that. But again, that's just my opinion. But again, I sure hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I hear from you, any comments, and I hope you come back and visit again really soon. See ya.